Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Monday. 59.
2nd and 13. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Alert! Hey, 54.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Short pass brought in. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Working quickly here. Stafford gonna go on 4th. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Intended for Pickens, it's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Bills get it back on his 6th interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Chandler again. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
26. Jump out.
From the 46. Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Fulton the one to bring him down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
In motion right is Cooks. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, 88. Back north.
They motion the tight end over. First down, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points.
Wide left. Plant.
They give up the gut to Chandler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Yeah, this.
Rodgers will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Take 30.
Third and long, Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a three-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Set. Hey, easy. Hey, Red.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
White. Easy, alert.
Stafford from the gun. He's got him. That's Pacheco. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Stafford back to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
40 got. 40 got. Hey, 22. To your right, 22. 59. Hey.
Now Stafford again. He's looking deep once again. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yeah, 300.
Man in motion here. Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. In motion right is Cooks. 2nd and 10 now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second down run by Pacheco. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jared Verse on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast.
Middle.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Middle, go.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
50. Hey.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Big 20. Lead run.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford has his man. It's Pacheco. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Set. White.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the 49ers with first and 10.
Set. Zero.
They pick the handoff now, Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Set. Set.
Running right is Pacheco. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And in motion, out of the slot. Fourth down, here's Stafford. That's completed right side. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. McPherson at the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Teammate. 10 on the 50.
They send a receiver in motion right. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Complete here to Bowers. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
No. Scat 300. Scat 300.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
26.
Rodgers coming back after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it's second down coming up.
Jump out! Hey, 88. Back north. Inside.
Rodgers to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
This. 630.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Got a man. Bowers has it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Hey, 626.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Go to 50. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Look again.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Gets everything he has under this throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31 yard line.
Back to Pacheco here on second. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. He's back to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
It'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Divine Diablo there on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hey, Mike! Callie, strong left, Callie.
He finds Slayton. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
Hey, 626.
Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 4.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In motion right is Cooks. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 58. Offense in the hurry up here. They send a man in motion. They'll try it left with Chandler. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Get 300. Get 300.
Working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. Has it down close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Throw secured by George Pickett. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the 49ers first down.
53, ready.
Stafford now on first down. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
26.
Rodgers here from the gun. He gets this one to Gould. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Jump out!
2nd and 6 now. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the carry, it's Chandler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
24.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
26.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. That's cut beyond the marker. That'll be the 1st and more. Still fighting forward. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running left with Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
22. 53, ready.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
32.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Slot man motioned over.
Hey, 70.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down for a loss.
50-50.
Working quickly here.
Hey, 50. Hey, give me a radar. Hey, easy, easy. Middle, middle, middle. 0.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
22.
Man in motion here.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Back to throw it. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
32. Hey, 5-0. Monday. Like 7.
Looking to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. Kippy's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
No. We are going.
Running is Chandler. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, 88. Back north. Look again.
From the 46. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They'll run now with Chandler. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They'll send him over right. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Tyreek Stevenson has it. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
10.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. 49ers trail by a field goal. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's Pacheco again. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. To throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. Now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.